The disciples have arrived. My name is Pape, but y'all can call me Pop. You have to stop caring what people think about you. You have to stop caring about what people think about you. There was a quote that I heard from somebody that I watch pretty much every day, right? You are in your skin for however long you're alive, and you're going to let somebody that you've known for 2 months, 3 months, tell you about you. You know you better than anybody knows you. So you're telling me that the opinion of somebody you just met holds more weight than the 18, 19, 20, 30, 40 years you've been alive? That just means that you don't have a strong sense of self. And that's something that you have to build by not caring about what other people say about you. It's a hard thing. It really is a hard thing, because every day we're conditioned to these certain rules. These are the rules that we have to follow. And if you deviate from these rules, you're seen as an outcast, right? You have to have certain drip. You got to dress a certain way. You have to talk a certain way. You have to act a certain way. When you walk into a room, people expect you to behave a certain way. So once you deviate from that, now all of a sudden people are like, he acting a little weird. She acting a little strange. She's not being herself, right? God forbid you want to take up a new talent. You know, you're interested in some music. You want to learn an instrument. Or let's say your interest is clothes, and you know, you like a little bit of eccentricness in your closet. You know, you want to style it up, change it up. You're going to be met with a lot of resistance from people who can't see themselves doing the same things you do. Meaning, you have to understand that a lot of hate is just projection of self. Meaning, they see that you're doing something that deep down they know they can't do, so they're going to shut you down just because they think they can't do it. But you're over here thinking that any type of criticism or hate that you get outside of your circle is a result of you and your actions, and not a result of them. There are 7 billion people in the world, which means there are 7 billion sets of opinions, 7 billion sets of interests, 7 billion sets of dislikes, and you're trying to conform yourself into what everybody says you should do rather than you doing what you want to do. Something to think about. How many people do you feel like you conform to in a day? How many people have you felt like you've conformed to in your life? Doesn't it make you start to think that your life is not your own every single time you step out and decide that you're going to live for another person? You're going to wear clothes for other people's compliments. You're going to wear shoes for other people's compliments and praise, where the only opinion that should matter is the opinion of self. Like I was saying before, it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to crack. Trust me. Other people's opinions may feel like it rules the world, but as soon as you start developing your sense of self, you can walk into a room and people will feel that off of you, because not a lot of people have the bravery or the courage to be themselves because they're afraid of social rules, right? If you're somebody that's extroverted, you might have heard 1, 2, 3, 5, or 10 times in your life to be a little less you. Be a little less extroverted. Be a little less chaotic. But guess what? There are some spaces where your personality is beloved. People see that, they feed off of that. It's a type of aura that you set off every time you walk into a room. On the flip side, let's say you're introverted. There's a lot of people in your life that's probably said, why are you so quiet? You know, you're in a group, you have nothing to say. But you transport yourself into another group and they're like, oh, I really love how you let me talk. You're so introspective. You seem like you think a lot. You seem like you're very smart, you're very reserved. You know, you feel you're not too much out there. Different sets of opinions for different sets of people. Why are you trying to conform to everybody? Being yourself means you have to accept the consequences that come with your personality and accept the consequences that come with your decisions. What are the consequences? The consequences is not everybody's going to like what you do. Not everybody's going to like what you do. Even now, me making a YouTube channel, there are going to be people that are going to come at me telling me I shouldn't be doing this. I should be focusing my efforts somewhere else. So guess what? I don't care. I'm going to keep doing this video a day, every single day. You know why? Because I know I'm going to make it. I know I'm going to make it because I don't care what anybody else has to say about what I do on my day to day. If it rhymes, it's true. Life is too short to care about other people's opinions, and that's probably advice that you heard your whole life. Life is too short. Live life to the fullest. But a lot of cliches are true. A lot of cliches are true. You can't live to other people's expectations. Live up to your own. Create your own standards of excellence. Create your own standards of measuring yourself. Create your own standards of choice. And make sure you stick to those standards. Don't deviate because somebody says something. Oh, I don't like that shirt. Hey, I love this shirt. I'm gonna wear it 2 times tomorrow just because you said I didn't like it. Oh, I don't like your hair. Oh, guess what? I'm gonna grow it out 2 more inches just because you said you didn't like it. See what I mean? That's the type of attitude that you have to have in your day-to-day. You have to go on your day-to-day making sure that other people's opinions are not penetrating your mind. Because once it penetrates your mind, it creates this cesspool of negativity, this sort of poison. And what happens when poison corrodes you? What happens when poison corrodes you? You can't move, you're stiff, you feel like you're dying. And guess what's dying? A piece of yourself every single time you decide to listen to somebody that's not you. Every time you decide to listen to somebody that's not you, a piece of you dies. So how many times are you willing to kill yourself? You only have so long. You only have so long. Stop caring about what other people have to say. You live in your own skin. You live in your own skin. Be comfortable in it. You live in your own skin. There's really nothing else I could say right now. I feel like I touched on everything. I'll probably make a video on this in the future, reminding y'all that you own your choices, you own your decisions, and you have to act like you own it. Again, my name is Pape. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in any of this content, I have a Patreon link in the bio. Follow me on Instagram and respond to any of your questions. Again, I love y'all. Disciples, we out.